Well, hello and welcome to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're a first timer, long timer, or cross watcher. No difference. Everybody is welcome to this somewhat unusual tarot read. It's unusual because of its basic core philosophy, the Tao Daily Tarot. Simple, basic, clean, and empowering to you. It's all about you, not about my ego, not about me. That's why I don't appear on screen. It's all about you, empowering you. So I do an archetypal reading with 8 to 10 cards from 4 different decks. A nice mix of energies, focusing on a manifesting energy every single day. I do not predict. I instead bring out manifesting energies. They are a tool or tools for you to use to take better control of your life, to make it work better for you. And after the last couple of years, the idea of making your life work better sounds like a pretty good idea, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So, archetypal 8 to 10 cards from 4 decks. We focus on manifesting energy. I do something called a hyper shuffle. You'll see that in a moment. And the reading, I try to squeeze into a 10-minute window. Again, for you, you have a life. You have things to do, people to see. You're busy, busy, busy. So a 10-minute read every day, because I do a brand new Tao Daily Tarot reading every day, 365 days a year. 10-minute reading fits in very nicely with your schedule because it's all about you. This is where it begins. This is the Oracle deck, and you're about to see the Hyper Shuffle. And there you go, the Tao Daily Tarot Hyper Shuffle. Let's get to the manifesting energy. Here we go. Clean it up. Always a good idea, but especially now as we're wrapping up, getting into the second half of February, getting past the full moon. It's a good time to kind of clean things up a little bit because we are now, and you're feeling it. If you're not, you will very shortly. We are getting into 2022 finally. January and the first half of February were basically kind of a last check stop. Because once we start into 2022 energy, it will be nonstop, a cosmic roller coaster ride. So any loose ends right now in your life, anything that needs a little straightening, a little tidying, this is the time to get it done. Clean it up. You're getting ready for the ride of your life, literally. So let's see what we got here. First of all, how about this? Coming, going energy. How about Two of Swords? 2 valid choices. But you're going to have to make the decision emotionally. How do I know? Well, you got the crescent moon above. You got the water, might be a bay, a lake, or something like that behind this person. And you see the swords are thoughts and ideas, but they are crossing at this individual's heart. So there's a blockage of some kind in terms of emotion. But there's some insight that will help you to make that decision. Now, you are well aware of what these 2 choices are. You're well aware that it's going to be a little bit tricky in terms of making a decision because the emotions are the thing that are creating the bit of a problem, a bit of a blockage, shown by the 5 of Cups. You're focused on what you've lost, not focused on what you still have, the 2 of Cups. You also have the bridge back there. You have the castle back there. You can get back differently, but you can get back to a really happy, peaceful place. But you have to shift your focus. And that breaks your heart a little bit. And that's where the decision comes in. The 2 of Swords comes in. What do I leave behind? What do I take with me? Whatever you do, keep reciprocity in mind. Equal give and take. That's where you're headed. Last couple of years especially, there's been a lot of take and not a whole lot of give, right? And people have been taking from you, taking things away from you, but not giving you very much, if anything at all. You're tired of that. Your value system now embraces the idea of reciprocity, equal give and take. I'll give as good as I get. Maybe even a little bit better, but I'm not going to give it all away. And that is where you are at, because you are at this point looking for justice. Yeah, absolutely. This is key on your list of things. There's no question about it. Fairness, balance. Oh, yes. Clear logic, truth. You haven't had a lot of truth over the past couple of years. That's what you're going for now. You see the sword in the right hand. You see the flower growth. You see the yellow. It's all very, very positive, very strong. But that's what you're going for in your life is justice, a sense of justice. What's fair play? Because it hasn't been, at least over the past couple of years, maybe your whole life. And we go to the magnifier card, and what do we get again? Get justice. So two, same card, back to back, really highlights what needs to be cleaned up in your life. You need justice. You need the opportunity to really know that you are being given a fair shake. That's very, very important to you. Very important. And to kind of help that situation along, the second magnifier card is the Ace of Swords. You want this truth. You want this insight. If you don't have it by now, you will have it shortly. At least through the course of 2022, you will all of a sudden have the opportunity to see clearly, to speak clearly, to know intently. In fact, this may help you make that decision, the Two of Swords decision. This may take you, I don't know that you've gotten there yet, but you're headed in that direction. And the key for the energy of this Ace of Swords is justice, not once but twice. And let's go to the vice versa cards. Looking forward, we have the Four of Pentacles. In other words, your value system has changed. It's consolidated. You don't have that long, long list of I gottas. You got a very short list of I have tos. They're essential. The last couple of years has really given you an opportunity to refine your list of priorities. What is really important to you? And you are taking those into the future. Just like the King of Pentacles, you know what's valuable now. Just like he does. You know what's valuable. There's not a doubt in the world. A couple of years ago, that was a little shaky, a little shady. A lot of what you thought was impossible was told to you by other people as being important, and you found out over the last couple of years, not so important, not so important. I have my value system now. And any kind of loose ends there, they could use some cleanup. Because what you want is this healing energy, this good, strong, positive healing energy, this good, strong sense of what's valuable to me. You don't want any shadows. You don't want any gray spots. You want the full light of day. You want to step into a future that is much more productive, much better for you, much more enthusiastic and positive. And of course, you know, with this magician, you can do it. You have the magic. It's all you have to do. And you see right there on his table, big pentacle. Reach into your value system. If there are any loose ends with your value system, still questions hanging, a dangling participle, if you will, resolve that situation, and you will be happier for it. But this is just a period of little tidying up, little cleaning up as you get ready to move into 2022. It's so very, very important. Clear the decks. A new life ahead. Love it. Thumbs up for the folks at YouTube if you like this. I appreciate it. Little like, thumbs up there just below. And also subscribe. It'll keep you on the daily delivery list for YouTube. You will get a brand new feed every day here from Tao Daily Tarot. And that keeps us in contact. And that's the whole idea, you and I sitting down talking tarot. Now I do a brand new read, as I said, every day, 365, so I'll be here tomorrow. Hope you are too. But between now and the next time you and I have a chance to sit down and talk tarot together, peace and blessings.